The 5 most important policies and political events of the Trump administration in 2026 are: first, there's the 2026 U.S. midterm elections, which will be held on the first Tuesday of November 2026. All seats in the U.S. House of Representatives and about 1/3 of the seats in the Senate will be up for election. The midterm elections will determine the balance of power in Congress for the following 2 years, affecting key issues such as legislation, the federal budget, and judicial confirmations. Next, there is the birthright citizenship ruling. President Trump is attempting to abolish or restrict birthright citizenship. The U.S. Supreme Court has decided to hear a birthright citizenship case in the spring or summer of 2026 and is expected to issue a ruling around the time of the midterms, likely in June 2026. If the court sides with the Trump administration, it would represent a major shift in the interpretation of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution that has stood for nearly 150 years. This case is one of the most significant immigration and citizenship rights cases in U.S. legal history. Third, there is the 250th anniversary of U.S. independence. The Trump administration has announced that it will hold a series of large-scale celebrations in 2026, including nationwide sporting events, the Patriot Games, Independence Day fireworks, a national parade, religious prayer gatherings, and even a UFC fighting event hosted at the White House. While these are primarily celebratory activities, they carry significant political symbolism. Fourth, there is the Trump administration plans to significantly increase the number of denaturalization cases in 2026. Over the past several decades, such cases have been extremely rare, with the United States averaging only about 11 cases per year involving the revocation of citizenship. Under new internal guidelines, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services (USCIS) is required to submit 100 to 200 potential denaturalization cases to the Department of Justice each month. This could result in thousands of cases being brought annually, far exceeding historical levels. Fifth, ahead of the 2026 midterm elections, the Trump camp and Republicans are likely to push for a more systematic round of election system reforms, such as stricter voter ID requirements, purging voter rolls, restricting mail-in or early voting, and increased federal intervention in state election rules. Even if not all of these measures are enacted, the attempts themselves would constitute major political events.